This is the intro
to the Love Drunk for Diamond Show.
Yeah.
Hi Sparkles, welcome back to my channel. Love Drunk for Diamonds here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. Today we have a new start. Yay! So, today I'm starting this beautiful landscape, the spring mountain water. It's a challenge that Miu is doing on her channel, and I must say it's my second landscape, and it's a 9 count. I love it, love it, love it. It has this beautiful paper pattern, as you guys can see, with the numbers and the DMC colors under it, and this paper pattern is matching the color chart on your fabric also. And I'm stitching here in this left corner down below. Yes. Okay, I parked some threads only in this corner here. There are already like 5 different colors. Beautiful. I'm so excited to do this cross stitch. So I'm alone in the house. Everybody is gone. Actually, I don't like to say that, because when I say that, then somebody is coming home or somebody's coming at the door. So I did not organize the threads. They are still in this cardboard. I was so excited that I wanted to start to stitch on this landscape right away. So I have thread organizers for this one. Do I have a frame for this one? No. I put it in another frame. Actually, this frame is too small for this big landscape. So I had to take one cross stitch out of the frame to put this one in. And I must say, I don't know if it's me or maybe some people can relate, but when I take a cross stitch that I'm working on out of the frame that it's in, I'm feeling like a kind of sadness. I'm feeling like so sad. I don't know why. But I'm going to buy some new Q-snap frame and put this landscape in that frame. And maybe you're asking, why don't you use that big frame to put this landscape in? Because that frame is occupied already. I put the fantasy butterfly in it and I don't want to take it out. So that's why. And I have to, if I put it in that frame, I have to stitch sideways. I don't mind to stitch sideways, but I don't really love to stitch sideways, if you guys know what I mean. So I roll this one up a little bit. That's why you see it's a little bit bumpy, maybe. Because on the edge, on this side, it's not really tight. So take something to drink, and maybe you want to stitch with me for an hour. Let's stitch together, make some beautiful masterpieces. I hope I keep you company for an hour. I was thinking, let's do some relaxing stitching. I'm stitching with 2 hands. I'm on the edge of this fabric, so it's a little bit that I have to search for the holes, because my hand is on the edge. Making my distill a little bit shorter. I'm sorry for the bumping. I must say I love to stitch on this 9 count these days. It's very easy to do. So it's a nice day today to do this cross stitch. It's a sunny day. I have to go to work tomorrow. Not tomorrow, today. I have to go to work today. Tomorrow. No, today. I have 3 night shifts. So coming out on Friday. Maybe there is somebody that's watching that also is doing this landscape challenge. Tell me about it. Put it in the comment section. And if you like this cross stitch challenge, this landscape challenge, maybe you can consider to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. And if you don't know about Miu, maybe you can take a look at her channel, scroll by her channel, see what she's doing. She has beautiful content. She's stitching really nice, very beautiful. She sounds very peaceful. There are a few content creators that when they load up a video, you click right away on their video, right? So Miu is one of those people for me. As soon as she load up a video, I want to see her cross stitch and I want to see what she's going to show us today, right? Because most of the time she have new cross stitch on the end of the video that she's sharing with us. Very nice. So go take a look if you don't know about her and you think, oh, I want to do this challenge too. So because of that challenge, I was thinking, let me challenge myself to do this big landscape. Okay. She also have a Facebook group. I don't have a Facebook group. I'm not thinking about a Facebook group yet. But who knows, maybe in the future, I don't know. I need to think about it. So yes. Okay. Beautiful, this cross stitch. Searching for the needle threatener. I got it, I got it. Okay, I'm also using the tools that came in the cross with the kit, with the cross stitch kit. I always doing that. Oh, this snip snapper is snip snapping just right. This snip snapper, I love it. Okay, I didn't do all these blue symbols, but I'm going to take another color here. Let me see which one I'm going to take. Maybe I'm going to do this one first. Okay. I did park some threads for the video so I can pick one thread and keep going right away. But I'm definitely going to park some more threads in this on this cross stitch. So the next time I'm going to stitch, there are already some threads parked, right? Because I have a lot of these bobbins that I can use for it. Okay, let me hold this one a little bit aside. We take a jump going here. So hopefully the next time that I'm going to stitch this beautiful landscape, I have it in a Q-snap. I love these Q-snaps actually. Then I have it in a Q-snap so it's more tight, because here it's tight, but here on the edge it's not so tight. Ooh, losing my thread and my needle here. I got it, I got it. I'm stitching inside today, not using natural light, because the neighbors was working outside in the garden and they was making a lot of noise, so that's why I'm stitching inside. But my door is open, and now I see 3 flies flying in here. So out of the way. Just take the threads out of the way so they don't tangle up. I believe you guys hear my ring touching the table. Let me see if I can find it. It's on the edge here. And I must be careful that I don't stitch the little bit of fabric under it. Because that's also happening sometimes. I almost did the wrong symbol. This way, this way. So I'm going to make a little jump here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. And then I park it here, right? Because I'm now a little bit out of the camera, I think. Okay, beautiful. Let's take this other pink color to close it up. So last week I had a little internet drama. My internet fell out. Everybody in the house is panicked. Then you know how everybody get used to the internet. My son that's always on the PlayStation was looking at me like annoying because he had no internet to go to play his games. I told him this is a good opportunity to clean up the room. So you can clean up your room. By the time you finish cleaning up the room, we will have internet. Yes. Now I'm going on this side for a minute. Guys, when you stitch, how do you stitch? With your dominant hand up or with your dominant hand down? Now I switch my hands for a minute. I have my dominant hand down. But if I have my dominant hand down, now I have to learn my dominant hand to find these holes. And especially when there are already stitches there. But now I'm switching. I have my dominant hand up and my other hand under the fabric. Okay. When I have stitches down already, it's difficult for me to find the holes. Not difficult but I'm trying not to pull up the other threads. You guys see what happened here? Okay, here it's going okay. It's like I'm finding space to come up. So I'm still with my dominate hand up. But I saw a video, somebody was saying like you put your dominate hand under the fabric. All this time when I started to stitch, because I needed to find a way for me that's comfortable. And when you don't do this, you're not used to stitch with one hand up and one hand down. I must figure it out what is comfortable for me. So now, the whole time, actually I'm stitching with my dominate hand up. And my not dominate hand is finding the holes now under the fabric. Can you guys follow me what I'm saying? But if I switch now, put my dominate hand under, I cannot always find the holes. Okay, now I switch. Now my dominate hand is under the fabric. Okay, I found it. Okay, maybe that is lucky. Yes, let's try it again. Dominate, excuse me, dominate hand is under. Okay, lucky again. Okay, let's come up again. Okay, lucky, lucky. Okay. Let me try it a little bit like so. Dominate hand under, not dominate hand up the fabric. Oh. Okay. Because before I was starting making videos, I was stitching in my hands. Crazy. Now I can find the holes right away. Okay, maybe I have to start to learn myself to stitch with the dominate hand under the fabric. What do you guys think? How? I know maybe there is no rules for this, but are the most people stitching with the dominate hand under the fabric or up the fabric? Maybe you guys can put it in the comment section for me. What is the most common thing to do? I'm still stitching with the dominate hand under the fabric. Okay. Sometimes I'm doing things and people thinking that I'm left-handed. But I'm not left-handed. I was raised by a left-handed, beautiful person, beautiful woman with a good heart. Maybe you take things over then if you, I don't know. Maybe that sounds crazy. So maybe that's why. but I'm really right-handed, very right-handed. Okay. Uh-oh, don't make a knot. Okay. Phew. Okay. Now there are stitches here. Yes. Guys, don't worry about the nails, because there's a story with the nails. My daughter ordered all this beautiful nail polish and things, and I was thinking she ordered all this beautiful nail polish, but she didn't order a top coat. I need my top coat. So I was doing one hand, cutting off all these nails because it was irritating me, and polishing my nails, and now there I realized there was no top coat. When she came home, she said, no, I ordered the top coat, and we have two. I told her, no, we don't have that. You didn't order that. She said, yes. Then she went and take the package. She said, look, this is top coat, right? She said, go do your nails. Come and do your nails. No, I was irritating already. I told her, no, I'm not going to do no nails no more. Okay, now I come up here. Let me see. How many stitches is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And my thread is already short, and actually I don't want to cut it off and start again. So I'm going down back on this hole and make a jump. Yes, actually it's a little bit big jump, I think, but I'm going to do it anyways. So yes, and park it over here because I think you guys cannot see it now. It's out of the camera. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Let me try this light color over here. This light pink color. So now I had one hand polished and the other hand was not polished. But I was thinking, you know what? I have to go to work anyways. Leave it for the weekend. Okay, putting the dominate hand down. Let me do that. Let me come up where there are no stitches. I saw a video like that also. Try to come up, excuse me, try to come up with a needle where there are no stitches. I'm going to do it like so. I'm doing these green squares now. I'm sorry for this bumping fabric because it's on the edge, guys. And this frame is really too small for this cross stitch. Really small. But you work with what you got, right? Okay, now I'm coming up here. I really love it that the paper pattern matches the symbols on your fabric, because with this big cross stitch, if you roll it up, then or you have to make a picture, and sometimes a picture is a little bit tricky, or make a picture and print it out. So now I have a paper pattern here with this one. Even if it's rolled up, the paper pattern is going to help you. Automatically I switch the hands because I have my dominate hand up again. Or my brain is already getting used to leave my dominate hand up. I have to train the brains to do that. Or it's just that I'm feeling comfortable like this. Okay, here a little bit. Okay, let me go down here, you know, because I really cannot find the hole. Okay, so then I can come up here. Making this still a little bit smaller. Otherwise, I'm going to have problems. And I don't like problems. Okay. Let me stay here. Okay, you guys see I missed a symbol here. You guys saw it, right? Now I see it. And I went up with a needle with a thread somewhere here. Let me speak. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe I can come down with that thread again. That's why sometimes I don't like to make these half stitches coming back, because I will definitely forget. Forget one. Okay, this one. Okay, now I'm going up with this one. I'm a little bit out of the camera. So now I'm going to take this one. Let me take it out. Let me see if it's going. Okay. And I'm trying to go down. It can tangle up, guys, so, but most of the time it works. Finish this stitch. You guys see this one? I'm sure you guys was checking and yelling, hey, you missed a stitch there. You have to finish that one. I saw it, I saw it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for yelling at me to remind me. And then I park this one for a minute. Okay. Then I have the letter Z down here. I think I'm stitching already for an hour, guys. Let's stitch a little bit on this one. If you have a new cross stitch, you don't want to stop stitching. Okay, dominate hemmed down. Cannot find those either. Oh yeah, here. Let me do 2 stitches of this and then I finish the video, because you guys know I'm not the fast stitcher and the time is passing by. So, and I have some few other things to do still. I have to run to the gas station to put gas in the car before I go to work later. Do some grocery shopping. So I have everything in the house. So when I'm in the night shift, I don't have to do all these things. Now I'm stitching with one hand, holding this fabric down. So actually you can stitch how you like to keep it comfortable. Love it. Okay. Making this half stitch here. So we did a little bit in this corner. I hope you guys liked it. I love it. I love the colors coming nice together. And so guys, this is our new start, this landscape. So I want to thank you guys all for watching and see you guys in another video. And don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you. Bye bye.
This is the outro.
To the Love Drum for Damage Show.
Yay!